as fill the cavity.
Ah, right, yeah.
No, that's
So
the wall comes down and down, then the insulation, then the battens, then the plasterboards on that.
right.
But in the kitchens, there's another sheet of plywood to fix all the units on.
Ah, right, to make it a bit stronger because you've got
Yeah.
cabinets with a lot of weight in.
Yeah.
Right, just to give you a bit of an introduction into timber framing, as John said in Amlwch, the substructure is exactly the same. So as you come out the ground and get to the DPC, the floor slab level, it's exactly the same. But the difference with these houses are they're built in timber panels. And the timber panels, they come from the factory. And so they're fixed to the floor. You've got to make a box, and then the box, you've got to make sure that you've got the internal partitions like this as ribs to strengthen it out, otherwise the box is quite flexible. The floors and the roof are a big say in that. You need the whole box, all the elements, including the internal partitions, the floors or the ceiling as you're looking at now, as well as the roof as a hat on the house, and then the timber frame becomes quite strong. Now, the timber frame, once it's all together, once all these panels are fixed in place, and how did you fix these?
Screwed.
So once these are screwed in place, once all the panels are put together, it is quite a strong structure. In fact, the timber is the bearing, isn't it? All the weight goes on the timber. You might think that it's the masonry, but the masonry on the outside is more like weatherproofing. That's the facade of the building. This stuff is actually the carcass of the building and the structure of the building. So the blockwork that you see on the outside, as different to what you saw in Amlwch, is actually just to keep the weather off, basically. That's the external leaf protecting the house from the weather.